You are watching a Connections video.
I'm here with James Amix, and James owns a company that does landscaping and rocking and sprinklers and you need something done, he's your guy. And so James showed up at my house to do some work because I need landscaping and sprinkler. Like everything he does is, I'm just horrible at this sort of thing. So James came to save me. And I was watching he and some of his guys work out in the backyard, and his son, Colton, comes around the corner with a wheelbarrow, like a small, but not like a plastic, we're talking over there, but it's like a real metal, serious working wheelbarrow. His dad wasn't with him. He came around, took it to one of the guys, and he showed him where to put it, and he was like into it. So James, I want to talk to you about that a little bit. How old were you when your dad, well, first of all, did your dad force you to work, or is it something you wanted to do as a kid?
No, I just remembered ending up on the job sites with him and spent, you know, riding around with my grandparents. We'd go hit job sites and playing with hammers and nails and learning how to build houses. And
gotcha. How has that affected, the fact that your dad worked with you early on, how has that affected the rest of your life?
It's kind of rounded me out to who I am today. It put my perspective in mind for my business and family, and you know, it really puts forth on what's important and what should come first.
Yeah.
Family, kids, business.
How old's Colton?
3.
3 years old. And how long ago did you start putting him to work with you?
This was about 3 weeks ago. We were putting a flagpole in over at my father-in-law's house, and we were using my wheelbarrow for to mix up some concrete. And he wouldn't. He said he wanted a wheelbarrow, and for about a week he wouldn't let it go. Just would not let it go. He had to have this wheelbarrow. So we found him one, and the next day, me and Ed went to go get some dirt for our garden and landscaping at our house, and he loaded about 6 yards of dirt with that wheelbarrow that day with us, and awesome. Then unloaded it, and right back. He just. And ever since then, anytime he wants to work, he just comes to work with me.
Comes to work with you.
He thinks it's the greatest thing. It's awesome.
It is. And what are the benefits of this? Why? I mean, why do you do this for him?
One, just spending time with him, quality time with Dad. You know, this is kind of like our thing. The other boys, you know, they have their own things that we all do and stuff, but this is like his thing with me. And of course, I love spending time with him.
Sure.
And you know, it's teaching him how to get a good work ethics going, and you know, just all in all, just shaping him into a good quality person.
You know, I watched a video recently, and a gentleman was talking about working with his dad growing up, and he said, it's kind of a sad story. He said, my dad would say, hey, let's go build a birdhouse together. But then his dad would build the birdhouse. It's like he would just stand there and hand him the tools. You know what I'm saying? Like he really didn't get involved. And I think it's important for people to see that whenever we invest in our kids, like when you invest in Colton, sometimes it takes you longer to get things done, right? Sometimes sometimes it's a little more effort, but there's a long-term benefit. There's a long-term result of that, and I think it's worth the effort.
Yeah, definitely. All in all, 100%.